Hello, and welcome back to our Scrumstudy course on a guide to the Scrum body of knowledge. We are in Module 3 and have just finished a session on the Create Project Vision process. In this module, we're going to learn about the Identify Scrum Master and Stakeholders process. The inputs to this process are Product Owner and Project Vision Statement. The Product Owner and Project Vision Statement is described in Module 2 that deals with the Create Project Vision process. The tool used in this process is the selection criteria. Selection criteria. Selecting appropriate Scrum Master and identifying relevant stakeholders is crucial to the success of any project. In some projects, there may have been preconditions stipulating certain team members and their roles. When there is flexibility in choosing Scrum Masters, the important selection criteria are problem-solving skills. This is one of the primary criteria to be considered while selecting Scrum Masters. The Scrum Master should have the necessary skills and experience to help remove any impediments for the Scrum team. Availability. The Scrum Master should be available to schedule, oversee, and facilitate various meetings, including the release planning meeting, daily stand-up meeting, and other sprint-related meetings. Commitment. The Scrum Master should be highly committed to ensure that the Scrum team is provided with a conducive work environment to ensure successful delivery of Scrum projects. And finally, servant leadership style. For more details, please refer to section 3.10.4.1. The outputs of this process are Identified Scrum Master and Identified Stakeholders. Identified Scrum Master. A Scrum Master is a facilitator and servant leader who ensures that the Scrum team is provided with an environment conducive to completing the project successfully. The Scrum Master guides, facilitates, and teaches Scrum practices to everyone involved in the project, clears impediments for the team, and ensures that the Scrum processes are being followed. It is a responsibility of the product owner to identify the Scrum Master for a Scrum project. The Scrum Master role is described in more detail in section 3.4. Identified stakeholders. Stakeholders is a collective term that includes customers, users, and sponsors, frequently interface with the Scrum core team and influence the project throughout the product development process. It is for the stakeholders that the project produces the collaborative benefits. The stakeholder role is described in section 3.3.2. The Scrum team consists of cross-functional team members who carry out all the work involved in creating potentially shippable deliverables, including development, testing, quality assurance, etc. Identifying the Scrum team is the responsibility of the product owner, often in consultation with the Scrum Master. The Scrum team role is described in more detail in section 3.6. This brings us to the end of our session on Module 3, which dealt with the Identify Scrum Master and Stakeholders process. I look forward to seeing you in our next session on the Develop Epics process. Until then, goodbye, and thank you for learning with us.